Hey everyone, so now that you've gotten to the point where you've found the tags for the people that you want to send a message and you've labeled them some significant way, obviously I only have 4 for this example, but this could be way more. We always recommend if you're new to LinkedIn, you haven't had a lot of activity, starting out slow and gradually increasing the amount of messages you're sending in a day. So you'll have to keep that in mind when going about your tags. If you have multiple groups, maybe you have 100 people in this one and then you have other CEOs and you have another 100 that's CEOs too, or whatever it might be. But once you have people in there, you can go ahead and click on active campaigns. 2 ways you can get here. You can either go to campaigns and find them for the client, or within the client portal, you can go to active campaigns. And we're going to go in here, we're going to add a campaign. So from here, you're going to go by and you're going to name the campaign however it is that you'll be able to organize it. Within one campaign, you can add multiple messages. You just want to keep one tag for one campaign. It's usually what I'd recommend to help keep it organized a little bit better on your end. So, let's say from that example, I was going to name this CEO. Again, like I said, you can have multiple messages in one campaign, so you don't need to make a new campaign for every message. It's more that once you have a campaign, you're going to go in and add messages to that section. So let's say start date. I'm going to put this, let's just say I'll put it today. End date. What I typically recommend is how long you potentially could be messaging this group of people. So you could go 1 year in the future if you're going to do a 12-month campaign. I mean, you can go 3 years in the future, whatever it is that you want, you can add here. So this is just, again, the length that you might send the messages on. So I'm going to put, just for our argument's sake, I'm going to do 12 months from now. And if I wanted to put a description so I could remind myself, these messages are all for CEOs in the year, in November 3rd, 2016 to 2017, I could write that, or I could write something else if it's specific. This is the message these are the campaigns to CEOs that is going to get people on my webinar, or this is the campaign for CEOs to join my group or get on the phone with a salesperson in my company, whatever it might be. You can put a little description there if you want. It's not necessary. It's just more for your end. Okay, so now that we have that, the first big thing I want to do is I need to associate my tags with it. What I do up here, you see this little paperclip icon, manage tags. The first thing I'll do is I'll choose the tag that I want. For this, I want CEOs. And again, I'm going to individually choose for the message as well which tag should be associated with that, but I have to first associate a tag with a campaign to then add that. And I'll show you that in just a second here. So you see down here, I have my messages. Nothing's been added yet, so let's go ahead and change that. Let's add a message here. All right, subject line, so I can keep it straight in my mind what it is that's going out to people. I'm going to say thanks for connecting for this example. And you see here on the right this key. So this is really important. This is how you can enter some merge fields for the prospects that you are sending these messages to, so that you don't have to go in and manually write out everyone's name in a message, right? What it does is you see there's a couple different fields that can be pulled in, and this is all from the data from within LinkedIn, which you can edit within that connections page. Hey, first name, we can put last name if you wanted to, you can put the company name, you can put the job title. These are the merge fields that we have available based on that information from LinkedIn. So again, if you want to incorporate those in any way, they will pull automatically if you follow exactly what this key states. So I like to, just to be on the safe side always, I tell people to highlight, copy, and paste. It's the safest way because you're taking it right from there. So let me put in a message here. Let's say, hey, first name. And I got a message over here. Okay. So, see, hey, first name, we connected on LinkedIn a while back. I just want to drop you a note to say thanks. I'm looking forward to keeping in touch. And from there, I'm going to click on my tags, and you see the option that I associated with this campaign earlier is shown here, CEOs, scheduled to be sent, 11/3, perfect. Go ahead and hit save. So now I got my message all queued up here, ready to go. I have the option where I can view this message, which is going to show me the information that I put in that message. It's also going to show me who it's going to. And I have the option where I can edit it. If I want to change something, go in here and go into my copy and make any change that I need to. So that is how you set up a campaign. Real simple. From there, you're going to be ready to go into the application that you should be downloading from the LinkedIn Messenger resources here. And once you open up that messenger, it's going to have this information there for you. The two sync and they talk to each other, so that there will be nothing else you have to use. Open that up and go ahead and hit run on the day that you want that message to go out. So that is, again, that's the process for a campaign. We can add other ones to here. Let's say that in month 2, I want to send people a message that is, let's say it's a link to some content. Have you seen this? I input my message here. I say, like, hey, first name, came across this article recently, blah, blah, blah. I thought you'd be interested, using one of the scripts or templates that you put together in your editorial calendar. And again, going in, clicking on tags, scheduling when I want to send this. And I'm going to type in 1203 because I'm saying this is going to be next month. And you can go ahead and you can plan out and put the messages in. If you've done the work, you've built out that editorial calendar, at the very least, you should have it done for the next 3 months, I would say, just so you're not in here constantly. But if you've gone the distance and you have messages for the next 12 months, the next 16 months, whatever it is, go ahead and put those in here and have them all scheduled out. So then all you have to do from there is, put a reminder in your calendar that, 12/3, send out message to connections, and all you gotta do then is log into the application, hit run, and it's gonna fire them out. So that is gonna be the next lesson, and I'll see y'all over there.